Okay, so I think I'd do something a little different. I know there's different games out there, and I'll say it, there's plenty of other people who play different games besides just Nebula Realms. There's other games similar to it, I would say. From what I've seen the gameplay for Atom Universe. I've seen the gameplay for Four Kings Casino. For me, I dodged those games. I avoided those games and decided to skip them. Yeah, I was gonna download them in the beginning when this game was first coming out, but I like Nebula Realms. I have loved Nebula Realms. I played it since it was first coming out, since October when it was first supposedly supposed to be fully released and everything is supposed to be done. But to me, this is the better game in my honest opinion. I don't know about you guys. Everyone has a different opinion. Some people think it's boring, and I feel like some of those people expect that Nebula Realms is supposed to be an action-packed game, but they don't know what the game is. They probably play PlayStation Home. It's a social game to hang out, chat it up like these guys are doing right now. Get to know people, make friends, all that good stuff. The game has come a long way, and I'm happy for the updates. I always love the updates, the consistency of them trying to improve the game. There's so many cool things. This guy's outfits are cool. I like seeing the different stuff people have on for their avatars. It's always good. It's always cool to see all the different variety, and it's even more people now. These guys are speaking a different language. It's a lot more international now. It's not just people in the United States playing. I love the spaces. It's a beautiful game, and when I think about the other two games, Atom Universe and Four Kings Casino, those are nothing like home. This is the game that will be, if I was to pick, from what I've seen from the gameplay and other people's videos of it, just to get a glimpse of what it's like. This is the better game. This is the game that's closer to home. It's the place to be. It's and some of you guys who didn't even want to play this game, I have a lot of you guys I've added, and some of you guys found me from this game alone and discovered me from this game alone. And I got you guys into the game, made you guys like the game even more, even especially from the updates. It made you guys want to check out the game, download it. Even some who couldn't play it right off the bat, who weren't in the United States, who were outside of the country and all that, you guys downloaded it and made American accounts just to check it out, and you guys have enjoyed it. Look at this. We got beach attire. We got Halloween updates. It's just awesome. It's so much fun. I actually have fun playing it. I think this game is the funner game, and from what I've noticed from my friends list, I have a huge friends list, by the way. Some of you guys who have Atom Universe or Four Kings Casino, you guys don't play it anymore. I don't even know if they update the game. Maybe some of you guys in the comments will be able to tell me, have they updated the game recently? Have they done anything to improve the game or whatsoever? And are they coming out with Halloween stuff, new clothes? And from what I've seen and heard, I think either Atom Universe has more free clothes or maybe Four Kings Casino, one of the two. But it doesn't matter about that. I think that's something that we definitely need more of, more free clothes for Nebula Realms, with the updates and the content, the gameplay. And sure, some people say, oh, the graphics is not that good for Nebula Realms. I'm not a graphics person. I don't care about graphics. I don't care about a game looking good and looking amazingly good. And I play games like Horizon Zero Dawn. That's a pretty beautiful game. If you want to talk about graphics, Horizon Zero Dawn with beautiful graphics. Uncharted, with the recent Uncharted Lost Legacy, beautiful game. Badass graphics. If you want to throw in graphics and stuff like that. But I've just never cared about graphics. And it's a video game, and I feel like some people forget. We're playing, what are we doing? What am I doing right now? I'm playing a video game right now. I got a controller in my hand, and it's a game. In video games, the whole purpose of video games is to have fun. It's not about how it looks. And as long as you have fun with what you're playing, I think that's really what counts. That's really what matters. And just to see how far this game has come with all the updates. Look, the plaza didn't even look like this. And admit it, I'll say it, the game was unplayable for a good while, for a few months. You couldn't even play the game for a good, under, not even a half hour if you wanted to. You would crash within minutes. You wouldn't even be able to get back on the damn server or anything like that. But now it's a lot smoother. Yeah, there's still a little bit of lag. It takes longer to load people, but you can get in between spaces. You can get in between spaces a lot faster. Look at that dolphin glitching. Now she teleporting. But you can get between spaces a lot faster. You can load between, and the spaces are a lot closer. look what he said. The cool avatars are awesome, both male and female. There's so many good content, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot more. And I even said this previously from a previous video. I think this has the potential to be the next PlayStation home, but it's not there yet. It still has ways to go. But if you like Atom Universe better, that's fine. If you like Four Kings Casino more, that's fine too. But I feel like everyone has a preference. Not everyone's gonna like Nebula Realms. Some people are gonna find it boring. Some people have a preference. Everyone has a different preference and a taste in what they play. But just from what I've seen, it seems like a lot more people are playing Nebula Realms now, more than usual, more than ever before since the servers expanded, the content came on here, and there's more to do on here. And there's, of course, there more. It must be more mini games. It's not too many mini games you can do, and different activities. But you just come on here to relax, hang out with your friends, whoever you have, your group or a group if you might have one, and play some games. But look, games like Chrono Racer right here, it needs to be multiplayer. It's not much you can do on it. You got leaderboards if you want to compete right here that they added recently for some awards, and bowling, some other games. Bowling and pool is the only multiplayer mini games that you can play right now. And hopefully we get more. But the Nebula points, we need to get more Nebula points, I believe. But other than that, there's nothing else wrong with it. Nothing. I don't see anything wrong with the game. I see a lot of improvements. The game's beautiful. The plaza's awesome. And I'm glad that they designed it like this perfectly for the Halloween holiday. But everything is accessible, and you don't have to run miles away. And speaking of that, eventually, hopefully they'll add a navigation system so we can get to where we are. But my question is, why would they add a navigation system when they put all the spaces, the current spaces right now, repart? What was that? Dang, he was teleported. Came out of repart. Why would they add a navigation system when they have all these spaces closer to each other? So what would be the point of them making things closer when they could probably just open up the area, open up the plaza, and you see how they just put it like a, let me turn around and head back over this way. They put an icon, or basically some kind of item. I was freezing lighting a little bit. When they have an item right here, like a palm tree with a surfboard and stuff like that, see, it takes you straight to the beach. They can add more items like that. I think that's probably what they're gonna do instead of doing a navigation system. If they do a navigation system like PlayStation 1, that would be even better for people to get to where they want to go. They got the shop here, but if anything, they'll probably add another item similar to what they did, like the beach, to go to a new space whenever they add it. I'm not sure what they're gonna add, but games like Four Kings Casino, it just seems like you just mess around in there and just play the slots and stuff. Is that how you get your items? You have to get lucky. I'm just not a poker guy. I don't play poker. I never played it before. I didn't even play poker or the casino and the slots and all slot machines and all that stuff. I don't mess with it in real life. I didn't even play it in PlayStation Home for the poker and all those activities that you could do. But I think Nebula Realms is the place to be. I think Nebula Realms is the better game, has the better updates. It's getting better and better from every update that they added. The content, the clothes, the mini games, and so much more with the updates. So much things that you can do, and you can have fun. You can enjoy the experience. You can go wherever you want to go. But I gotta say, bowling alley, the bowling mini game needs to be fixed because it's glitchy. It's really glitchy. You can crash. And I even had it happen during my live stream, and I tried to play recently before the same thing happened. But after several minutes, like a good 5 minutes, the game was able to fix itself and get me unstuck. But let me know what you guys think. What do you guys like better? What do you guys prefer? But again, I just don't see people playing Atom Universe on my list. Who probably those who played it, they don't play it as much. They jumped on Nebula Realms, and some people who saw me on here playing this, I made you guys want to play it and download it and get you guys into it, and you guys like it even more. and some people probably won't come on here if I'm on, unless I'm on. But I just haven't seen anyone, not a single person on my list who has Anthem Universe or Four Kings Casino play those games anymore. I think Nebula Realms is the better place, and again, if you like PlayStation Home, I think this is gonna be the better place, the better game that you want to play and check out for content. We need more crystals. There's still plenty of things that need to be added before it ever gets to the PlayStation Home level. But as they add more things, it's getting closer and closer. It's getting closer and closer to PlayStation Home as they continue to update it. And just looking at this plasma, when you turn and look at the camera and stuff like that, it reminds you of PlayStation Home. It makes you feel that way when you play it. And something else I didn't notice, as some of you guys showed me, there's a PlayStation Home tombstone right over here. And get the camera out. See? It was a fun game while it lasted. I had a blast playing it. But I'm thankful that we have this game. And some people might call it a ripoff and all that, which is completely fine. And I think if you're a home fan, you will want to come on here over Anthem Universe at Four Kings Casino. Let me know what you guys think about the games, what you guys prefer to play, how you guys feel about the Nebula Realms updates, maybe some things you'd like to see come up next. But to me, I'm not ever downloading Four Kings Casino. I'm not ever downloading Anthem Universe. I'm not about to play those games, and I'm not about to take up space on my system because I already spent enough time, more than enough time, since last October, for the updates. When they were coming out with updates, trying to fix the servers, get the servers together, all that stuff. I've been around since they've been constantly updating the game, and I've seen all the changes they made to the world of Nebula Realms when they didn't have many games. We didn't have people able to connect to servers. There's still some kind of problems. There's still going to be ways to go from what they do right now. Look at this guy. He just said the servers are dead right now. They're dead for now, but that's because it's early. But when it's later on, it's going to get packed, and then not everyone's going to be able to connect. But feel free to comment. Let me know what you guys think, what you guys prefer, what you guys like better. It doesn't matter what you like as long as you have fun. But to me, Nebula Realms is the place to be.